Hey, this is Dave with the Shepherd School, and we're going to talk about firearms today. A little bit of cleaning, a little bit of theory. Okay, now I'm going to share something with you that I've heard in several different firearm instructor classes, a bunch of different shooting classes, and I believed, but I never shared it with you because I don't really want to share anecdotal evidence. But just the other day, a friend of mine who I respect very much in the firearms world, and actually somebody I'm trying to get on the Shepherd School podcast to come and talk about Class 3 guns. But anyway, he was telling me that he had this issue where he personally saw and wanted me to share, so I will. Alright, so we take our guns, we go to the range, we shoot, we come back, we clean our guns. Right? Then we function check them to make sure they're working. Well, what would happen if we had some sort of malfunction that allowed the gun to function check properly but not actually fire? Right? There have been several cases where people have went to the range with their carry gun or their, duty gun if they're law enforcement, shoot, qualify. The gun either breaks in the last round, or more likely, when they put it together, they did something wrong when they were cleaning it. Then they go, put it back in their holster, carry it for, the next quarter or the next year, depending on after they shoot their particular gun, pull the gun out, at practice, and they get a click, no bang, the gun doesn't work, okay? And I don't know about you, but that'd be pretty scary to know that I'd been carrying my gun for a year and it not work, right? A good solution to that is go qualify, clean your gun, and then fire one test round when you're done, function checking and cleaning and all that. One round fired isn't going to significantly dirty up your gun, right? And it's proof, 100% proof that your gun is working. And I'm going to go ahead and share with you what happened on the case my friend was dealing with. So I'm going to go ahead and disassemble the gun. Obviously no magazine, no round in the chamber, okay? Safe direction. This is just my workbench. If the hole goes through it, it's just an old workbench. Pull the trigger. Okay. If you look at your Glock slide, and it doesn't matter, this could be any kind of gun, just it depends on the different guns. So you've got your firing pin in there. And I know it's dark and you can't hardly see, but there's your firing pin. And then there's this little weep hole, right? And lots of folks will want to put oil down in that weep hole. Take the little Q-tip, and then they scrub, right? And they put oil in there. Well, this hole is designed to be dry because it allows any kind of foreign objects inside the firing pin chamber to come out, right? So you put oil in there, and all that carbon and dirt and goo and all that is going to bind up in your firing pin, right? Well, what happened in my buddy's case, somebody was using a Q-tip and get in there to clean around their firing pin, right? Firing pin hole, all that. And then little wisps of cotton wrapped itself around the firing pin right here with this detent safety, right? And so what it would do is it would cushion the blow of the firing pin as it came out, right? And it wouldn't allow it to impact of the primer enough for the gun to discharge, right? So once again, when you clean your gun, make sure you clean it to the manufacturer's specifications. You don't put oil where you don't need oil. You only put the amount of oil you're supposed to, and make sure that the cleaning products that you use are designed for your gun, right? And that you follow the manufacturer's specifications. Now, using a Q-tip to clean your gun isn't necessarily a bad thing. People do it all the time, and I'm not saying don't do it because I do it. I'm just saying, in this particular case, this guy's duty weapon did not work because cotton fibers got wrapped around inside the firing pin chamber around that detent plunger, okay? Now, had he cleaned his gun, function checked it, and then went and shot one round, if the gun wouldn't have went off, he would have known 100% that that thing didn't work, right? And, you know, I wouldn't do this for my target guns or my hunting guns or anything, but duty guns, carry permit guns, home defense guns, you know, the odds are you're never going to have to use it. But if you do have to use it, it's got to go bang, right? So that one extra round after cleaning, I think, is a reasonable thing to do, okay? So there you go. And until next time, you can always catch us online, www.tngun.com, or on Blog Talk Radio on the Preparedness Radio Network. Thank you.